Hi everyone, I'm Benny.
And I'm Tiffany. We're your NC from the Logistic Committee, and we're here to introduce some of the major resources here at Queens. And these resources will be featured in your Queens 101 scavenger hunt. So listen close. So the Queens International Center is a hub for everything international here at Queens. This place is designed to celebrate diversity, welcome students from all around the world, and most importantly, to create an intercultural place for every culture. This is a support service for international student and exchange student, ranging from visa application, housing search, and community finding. They also engage in research, professional development, and training activities with broader community from all across Canada.
So next we have the Accessibility Hub, which is an online resource with the goal of increasing and improving accessibility for everyone on campus. They provide feedback and support about accessibility initiatives, and they also provide a form of community for individuals who are looking to find information about issues on campus regarding accessibility and disabilities. They're a community that works together to create an environment where everyone can have a full and enriching Queens experience.
Next, we have the Student Wellness Service. Student Wellness Service, SWS, support personal, academic, and social health development of all Queen students, and by providing a range of programs and service. For all Queen students, this is a place to book your doctor's appointments, get help, and be healthy and safe. Most medical and mental health appointments are currently being conducted via Zoom or by phone. But if any medical or health appointment needed to be in person, this service can be accessed in the first floor of Mitchell Hall.
So now we have the Four Directions Indigenous Student Center, also known as 4D. And they're a resource that have been able to provide a home away from home to many Indigenous students by offering support services. They host feasts, social and cultural activities, and they've acted as a support service at Queens for many Indigenous related activities, initiatives, and knowledge. This is a resource that's heavily relied on by many campus partners, staff, and faculty to provide services such as research assistance, teaching support, classroom presentations, outreach to community, and committee work and participation. In 2015, the Truth and Reconciliation Task Force was formed, and they outlined specific recommendations which are meant to serve as a guide for all departments, faculties, and units to work towards when implementing strategies regarding supporting and including Indigenous students and knowledge. Next is SAS, our Student Academic Success Services. So this is a program designed to provide academic support for students looking to develop their academic skills by working to help students develop study skills, improve their reading, writing, and self-management. The resource is available to undergraduate and graduate students of all stages of program completion and all levels of ability. SAS offers individual appointments for students to receive support, and they also support students with English as an additional language, variety of workshops, outreach events, and online resources. We have upper year SAS volunteers who post weekly blogs during fall and winter terms, and they help students thrive and survive at Queens.
All right, moving on to mental health resources. Queens has a wide range of service available for every student, but we're gonna highlight two of them. One is Therapy Assistant Online, TAO. TAO is a TAO and both Empower Me is a 24/7 mental health service when you can access on your phone anywhere you go and at any time. And TAO especially has a self-directed pathway where you can access mental health services on your phone, and you can take it at the pace that you're comfortable with. And at any time, they have a mobile app to support any of those. And for Empower Me, this is a telephone service that is multilingual, and you can access this in many other countries, which would be great for traveling or when you don't have stable internet to access any other mental health resources here at Queens. Next, we have Queens Human Advisory Service. Human Advisory Service provide advice to Queens community members concerning human rights issue arising at the Queens campus or surrounding community, and it advocated for human rights practices and policy that responded to the need of Queens equity seeking community. The role of human rights advisory here at Queens is to help you to understand what is the option available for you, or which is like what's the outcome likely to entail. And if you're comfortable with moving on to a formal investigation or process, the Human Rights Advisory here is here to help you with that. There you go. And we have AMS Peer Support as well. The AMS Peer Support Center is a drop-in services provided for all undergrad students with confidential, non-judgmental, and empathetic peer-based support. And their goal is to foster a comfortable environment for students through active listening, practice assistant, and a practical assistant, and resource referral. Their goal is to provide a comfortable environment for all students to talk and receive support. And we have the Sexual Violence Prevention Response Services, SVPRS. This is located in the McIntosh Hall. The SVPRS is a point of contact on campus for students impacted by sexual violence and for prevention initiative. Just to remind here and define again here that sexual violence is any sexual act or acts targeting a person's sexuality, gender identity, or gender expression, whether the act is physical or psychological in nature, that is committed, threatened, and or attempt against a person without the person's consent. And that includes sexual assault, sexual harassment, stalking, indecent exposure, and sexual exploitation.
And our last resource we have to talk about today is the Campus Observation Room, also known as CORE. So it's our on-site non-medical detox service, which is overseen by Student Wellness Services with support of trained student volunteers and Kingston Health Sciences Center staff. So CORE is a voluntary, confidential, and non-judgmental place where students who have had too much to drink can come to sleep. It's located in Shea Lenny, which is across from Leonard Dining Hall, and students are able to travel to CORE via Amy's Taxi, and they can receive a taxi chit to pay for the ride. To be admitted, students must only be intoxicated with alcohol, be able to walk, talk, be willing to stay, and without any major injuries, or else they may be sent to KGH for the hospital. So that's all for us today. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to either Tiff or myself via the emails on the slide, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. But it's now time for you guys to start the scavenger hunt. So good luck. Thank you for listening. And we hope you have an amazing week and can't wait to see you all very soon.
Oh,
Bye.
bye guys.